Breaking fucking news. It has come to my attention that, excuse the thunderstorm in the background. It has come to my attention that Alex Poetan Pereira has just recently been accused of sexual assault by a young woman who just came on TikTok about 6 to 9 hours ago to talk about her case and her situation. A lot of Alex Pereira fans will of course be upset with me at the end of this video, as they've been with my previous video supporting Izzy. But this is pretty bad news. I know it's an accusation. First and foremost, you know, there's proof. There's a lot of things that need to come with all of the stuff she's saying. So I'm not saying Alex Pereira, you know, did any of these things, because there's no, you know, we just have word of mouth. That being said, we also need to respect the victim. A lot of MMA fans, especially Alex Pereira fans, have not. I, for one, find it quite disgusting. And yet, I received backlash for a video I made on TikTok. I probably will with this video. But, like it or not, the action itself is disgusting. It's terrible. It's horrifying. It's just absolutely scary. Again, I know it is an accusation. You know, there needs to be proof. But at the same time, we can't just fucking disrespect a woman, man. You know, this is really, it comes down to just human decency and respect for the situation as a whole. Like, you know, I'm not asking for, or I'm not like saying that you need to, you know, cheer on this woman or applaud her for, you know, like, just, I'm not saying to fully believe her, but at the same time, we cannot just, you know, crucify her verbally. We can't shame her for what she's done. We shouldn't be making fun of her or attacking her in any way, shape, or form. And the same thing would be said, or I would say the same thing for any MMA fighter or any idol of mine. You know, I'm not an Alex Pereira fan, but I do like Alex Pereira. I've said in my previous video, the reason why I'm not an Alex Pereira fan is because of Alex Pereira fans and how they act and how they hold themselves. Because it's just not good at all. Thunderstorm is getting pretty loud, but yeah, absolutely sad to hear this news, to find out about it. You know, the video I made on TikTok was kind of, you know, comedic about it, but, you know, in reality, it's a very, very, very serious situation. Very, very serious. And, you know, people responded to some other MMA content creators making videos about it, you know, saying that they must be Izzy fans, Izzy paid her, all this shit. All those jokes are really fucking disgusting, guys. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. There's a time for comedy. I'm a fucking comedian myself. You know, I've got a pretty big fan base on another channel of mine. I'm known as Larry Doom on Instagram. You know, I consider myself to be a comedian, but I also am aware of the fact that there's time for jokes and it's time for serious shit. I understand, you know, and it's the last time I'm gonna fucking say it. I understand that you know, these are accusations, and they're just accusations at this point. I'm not saying Alex Pereira for sure did any of this stuff, but he does have to make a response. He does have to address this stuff, and the truth has to come out. You know, because I'm sure that even if, let's say, Alex Pereira did do these things and it is officially proven, I'm sure many Alex Pereira fans will come to social media and, you know, fully back him regardless. And, you know, they'll probably say some terrible jokes, very disgusting stuff, and that's just how it's going to be. And I expect nothing less for some MMA fans, because I do consider a good percent, not a considerable percentage of MMA fandom to be pretty racist, bigoted, a lot of other stuff. Again, I'm not even far left. I'm not you know, I'm not even considered a liberal, but I do have, you know, respect for all people and some fucking decency to respect women, and understand when people are taking jokes too far. And since this is the fight game, and everybody, every fan of the fight game wants to come on and be manly all the time and be big men, and therefore we can make jokes about women and say all the racist shit we want to say. It's not acceptable. There's respect that has to be had. There's such thing as honor. There's such thing as being a fucking gentleman. Chivalry exists, and it's a big component of manhood. So yeah, that was a little offside rant, but it's just, this video is generally breaking news, really. People have been talking about it. I don't know if it's going to get that much traction, the whole story in general, but I do believe it's going to get enough traction for Alex to have to say something. I want this to be false. I don't want Alex to be accused of any of this stuff. I don't wish any of this stuff upon him. I don't wish any of the stuff this woman has said upon her. I want things to go the way they were going fucking yesterday. But this is big news. This changes things. The UFC's got to address it. Alex has to address it, because this speaks to the safety of women, not just around MMA fighters, but around the fight game in general, and the respect that we should all have for them. So yeah, man, this is some pretty gross stuff. Pretty scary story the woman told this today. And again, I hope it's all false. I wish Alex Pereira the best, if he's innocent. I want Alex Pereira to be innocent, and I respect Alex Pereira. I really do. I love the run he's been on, and if it wasn't for his fans being the way they are, I would be a full-on Alex Pereira supporter and fan. I love the whole trauma stuff. Very inspiring. Just amazing stuff. I consider him to be an absolute warrior. I do want him to go up to heavyweight and fight all these big fights. But if this is true, it changes a whole fuck ton of things. That being said, I'll end this video on that. Fucking love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Tune in. I've got plenty more videos on fights in the future coming up, but I did want to spend today addressing this at least. Love y'all, and what do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'll tag the girl that made these stories in the comments too, so you guys can check it out for yourself. Love y'all. What do you think?